and welcome to my channel. My name is Asya, and 2 days ago I was in Phantasialand with my boyfriend and his siblings, and it was really gorgeous, and I took a lot of pictures for social media and also for myself to have some references to draw different landscape pictures. And as I was there, I found a chocolate and candy store, and I love sweets, so I bought some. You can see here the rest of it. And the chocolate bar. This is white chocolate with some strawberries and pistachio. So you can see the label and here how much it costs. It was €8 and oh my god, it was €8, and I really love the idea of this chocolate bar, and I really forgot to take some pictures of the different combinations, but as I was in my home, so I searched for some different combinations, and I found a lot of difference in on Pinterest. And I had the idea of drawing some characters based on the combination and flavor. So here are my references I will use in this video. And I wanted to show you how I will do that. I wanted to show you my process, and yeah. So I hope that you will like it, and let's get started with the video. For the first character design, I decided to draw the chocolate I bought with white chocolate, strawberries and pistachios as a topping. At first I drew the sketch in my sketchbook. I searched for some references and drew the pose, and then I drew the different details I wanted to have on the dress. I had the idea of color the dress in the same color like the white chocolate, and then adding the topping over the dress like dried strawberries and pistachios. For the sleeves I drew sliced strawberries, and as accessories I gave her a strawberry pistachio necklace, pistachio earrings and strawberry on a hair ties. I drew over my sketch version, and after that I flipped the canvas so that I can fix the face, that it looked better. I don't use this method that often, but this is a good method to draw correct and that the face don't look weird. I started to draw the base color of my character, and I also added the color to the background, that I don't struggle in process with picking the same color. I knew since I drew the lines that I wanted to add different strawberries and leaves in the background with white chocolate, that the page is full and also should fit to the character itself. As I started to add shadow and lightning, I also colored the strawberries and leaves successively, and I jumped between the two layers where I drew the foreground strawberries and background strawberries. It was important that I had two different layers. It was easier for me to color the things which was in the foreground or background. I don't have that much stress when I create two different layers, because that it is easier to me adding a clipping mask where I only color all add light and shadow to the same layer. I like to blurry my light and shadow, and I think it would look more smudge when I'm only drawing one layer for different areas. I have more control over my drawing when I am adding a lot of different layers for each section. So I struggled a little bit with the inside of the strawberries. I wanted to make it look realistic to the real strawberry, that I added light red or more pinkish line tone to the inside. I started to add the lines to the foreground and then to the background. At the end I wanted to add more white chocolate to the drawing, then I added more melted chocolate to my girl character, one strawberry and two leaves. Then I added the shadow and lightning to my drawing. After that I added my signature like I always do in my drawings. Let's get into my second character drawing. I decided to draw a character with almond chocolate, teddy bear cookies and marshmallows. I like this combination of brown and white colors. Here you can see that I also started with my sketch version, which was drawn in my sketchbook, and then I drew the outlines on my iPad. I saw a cute photograph on Pinterest and I wanted to add this pose with the birds, but I also changed the dress a little bit and added the toppings and gave her a high hair ties and a collar. I was not able to draw the wings of the second bird into my sketchbook, and I added the wings in my iPad and used the reference. Here you can see that I also added the base color on another layer. I was not sure how I wanted to make the background, that I decided to add a light brown background color and white lines to it, that it is separated from the foreground. After that I added a darker color to the edges of the page and blurry it and added a self-made white pattern. At first I added this pattern around the girl and after that I added it to the edges. With the fact that I added the blurry dark brown color to the edges, it gave an interesting look to the pattern and background of this page. After being happy with the result, I started to add the shadow and lightning to the drawing. I colored each area and and created 2 layers. One of it was for the shadow and one for the lightning, to control the color, and I also had the opportunity to change the saturation when I don't like the color or the brightness. As I drew these characters, the clothes took the longest and I was always happy when I was done with them. Normally I'm struggling with the hair or the skin color because I add so many layers and details to it, and when I'm thinking about it, I get frustrated about it, but I always love the result and couldn't stop drawing characters. At the end I colored the bears, the birds and the pink things. I also added my signature to the drawing. Before I forgot, I also added another color to the outlines that just fit better to my drawing. Last but not least, here is my third character. For this drawing I will use a dark brown color for the dark chocolate, grated coconut and color for Smarties. I love this combination a lot and I wanted to draw a character with different toppings, and this is a must-have for me. As I drew this character in my sketchbook, I tried to think about the background too while I was drawing it. I was not sure how I wanted this background, so I tried to draw melted Smarties. I drew over my sketch version and moved my drawing from time to time that she and her dress is completely in the picture. I thought that I drew her too big, but her dress is also fluffy and big. I wanted to show you the full magic of this dress. Here you can see that I also added my base color and then I started to add my light and the shadow. Like in the first character drawing, I also jumped from the layer where I colored the Smarties in the background and in the foreground. I was able to add the light and shadow directly and was not struggling with finding the same color. Then I added the light and shadow to the skin, to the dress and the hair. Here you can see in speed how long it took me to finish the coloring the dress. I was thinking about from which direction the light and darkness is coming and where I need to add the darker and lighter color before adding it. After adding it, I blurry some parts of it that it looks smoother. It is important not to blurry every area that it is not looking smudged. At the end I colored the hair with a darker color. I like to add some lightning points for the hair instead of adding light color everywhere. I heard a trick once where you add edges onto the hair and blurry it. Since I knew this trick, I will always use it for my characters. Now we are coming to the end of the video. Here are all of my 3 characters I drew in this video. Which one is your favorite? Write me in the comment section. I'm not sure which one is mine because I like at least one thing out of all 3. I think they are all very beautiful and I'm happy that I'm getting better at creating characters by myself and adding details. Thank you for watching. If you want, you can give me a like or subscribe my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok @drawnbyasya, and see you next time. Bye!